Hey, Pewter Report listeners, James Hoey here, back with yet another video because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have brought in a new defensive back, former San Francisco 49er, former Rutger. It is Avery Young, who's been brought into the team. 6'1", 205 pounds, played 5 years at Rutgers, had a notable stat line of 3 interceptions, 26 passes defended, 5 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovered, and 10 tackles for loss. He played in 33 games at cornerback for Rutgers and 24 games at safety. Now, I think that this move is interesting because of how late in the process it is, right? Like, Avery Young is being brought in while training camp has already been going on for a good little bit now, and we're just about to get into the first preseason game for the Bucs this Friday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Avery Young is certainly getting into the process kind of late, all things considered, in my opinion. But obviously the Tampa Bay Buccaneers like the overall, I guess, vibe of Young, or I guess what he could potentially bring to this Buccaneers roster. Maybe there's some type of connection there because John Lynch, obviously former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, he was there for Rondé Barber's Hall of Fame induction. Jason Light, some other notable Tampa Bay Buccaneers were representing there as well. Was there some type of conversation like, hey, John Lynch, you're the GM of the 49ers. What do you think about Avery Young? I don't know. Just kind of maybe a potential thread that is there. But point being is that Avery Young is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He's got good size, 6'1", 205 pounds, big safety, right? Can also possibly play some cornerback as well. We've talked so much about how much the Buccaneers like versatility in their secondary room, and that is certainly something they are getting here with Young. They're getting a guy who has started multiple games in college at cornerback and at safety. He's big enough too to play both roles in a Todd Bowles style of defense, and is very physical, right? Just being that big and just the overall defense that Rutgers had played required a lot of physicality. That is, again, a very similar type of defense that Young is now joining here with the Bucs. But the one thing that's going to be most intriguing to me is, how is Young going to fit into this secondary battle now, right? Because so many different guys have already established themselves or have different things going on. Zion McCollum, D. Delaney, Don Gardner, some of the other undrafted cornerbacks like Derek Pitts Jr. is there. Keenan Isaac is there as well. That's just at cornerback. At safety, you have Nolan Turner who's there making some plays. Kayvon Merriweather, Kedrick Whitehead. Like, you have so many different guys doing so many different types of things right now that it doesn't seem like there is a definitive spot right now for Avery Young. Maybe he can carve that out for himself, but there's already a lot of heavy competition going on at defensive back, both at safety and at cornerback, but they just added another name. No cut has been made yet. Once that is made, we'll either be talking about that either possibly in a separate video, depending on who it is, or possibly in a community post or something along those lines. But welcome Avery Young to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Going to be very intrigued to see how he does. Again, big-bodied defensive back, could be very physical, could be used in a lot of different ways for the Bucs, and at the very least, the Buccaneers will get a look at this guy and see what he could potentially be in Avery Young. But what do you guys think about this signing? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, as always, guys, goodbye for now, and see you soon.